campaign. Dr. George served with distinction as department head and graduate program executive officer at the University of Illinois until 1984, when he was promoted to his present position of Associate Dean and Director of Resident Instruction. Dr. George's major areas of research have centered around plant genetics and breeding of vegetable crops. His research has led to a greater understanding of the genetics, phenotypic expression. Dr. William L. George.
Thank you, Dr. Tanner. I couldn't have written that introduction better myself. I know you students probably feel that my speech is about as long as that introduction, sitting there in the sunshine. I hope you enjoy your day. President Feldstein, Dean Mertz, Dean Tasker, Dr. Turner, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, members of the class of 1987. Families of the graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Is growing as a college. He told me he had some contacts there, and he made a telephone call, and I got an application in the mail. My family didn't have very much money, and we had no plans, but when I called the college representative, he informed me that I could have a work-study job, waitering in the dining hall to help with expenses. Right over there. The rest is history. One of the most wonderful periods of my life began in September of 1956. As new freshmen on campus, and I lived right over here, instead of walking down the sidewalk, we had to walk down Ginkgo Lane. And you know what that's like in the fall. We did a little bit of freshman hazing, I think. Well, the sophomores did in those days. In fact, I remember we lost the rope pole down there in the pond, or lake, or the mud hole, which it was on that particular day. After an exciting freshman year, I was very fortunate to obtain a summer job in research and development of vegetable crops at a research station of the Campbell Soup Company near my home in southern New Jersey. And the agricultural sector have a poor image nationwide. And coming from the heartland of the Midwest, I can assure you there are still economic problems on the farms in heartland of America. But there's also optimism and opportunity. However, with the difficulties that we've experienced, and as a consequence of these, agriculture as an academic discipline has not been attracting sufficient number of students who will become the agricultural experts